We're going to make a tree topper bow using some value ribbon. This is from Sam's Club. I also have 2 pipe cleaners and a zip tie, or you can use a 3rd pipe cleaner instead. So how I'm going to start this out is to add some tails that are going to cascade down the tree. So I want to have 2 tails that are each coming down about 36 inches. So what I'm going to do is put that on this is the Easy Bows Design Pro. There's a link in my bio. This is going to hold it here for me. I'm going to measure out 36 inches. Okay. And I'm going to measure 36 inches again. All right. I'm going to cut it here. So now I have 72 inches. And I'm going to find the center right here. And I'm going to put that right through. I'm going to put the bows, the tails that are going to cascade down are going to go on the bottom. Now I'm going to do another one, probably 32 and 32. So there's 32 once, 32 twice. I'm going to cut this again, find the center point. This is really pretty ribbon. I love that it has both the lime green and the dark green on there as well. Very pretty. Okay, I'm going to cascade these down. I will dovetail them at the end when I'm done. And then this is going to come at 28 and 28. Let me find my center point. Okay, great. Okay, and now I'm going to start with my actual bow. So I want this tail to be, if that was 28, we're going to do a 24-inch tail. So this is 24 inches. I'm going to put this down through the center of my bow maker. And then I'm going to pinch and twist it so that the left side of the ribbon is the back side facing up, so icky side up. And I am going to go to, on these loops, I'm going to do 7-inch loops. So I come out to 7. I'm going to put that in here so I have a nice 7-inch loop. And then I pinch and twist on the right-hand side. So this now looks like the left-hand side did. We've got the back side of the ribbon facing up. I'm going to continue making 7-inch loops all the way through. I'm going to make a lot of 7-inch loops. They're all going to be the same size. That is what is going to give it this nice rounded shape. I will fluff it up at the end. For right now, I just want to make a stack. Kind of keep them on top of each other. That way I can make sure that the loops are all the same size. We want to keep it the same size exactly on either side so that it does not look unbalanced. Here we go. This is the 3rd loop. Pinch and twist. The more you do with the pinch and twist, the more it becomes easier. It's like the bend and snap. The pinch and twist. Okay, here comes the 4th set of loops. Just constantly checking to see how much I have left because I did not start with the full spool. I'm going to go 6 loops. Here we go. And go 7. I want this to be nice and full. I'm going to be selling this at a craft show this weekend. So I want to have one that's kind of a showstopper bow. All right, we're going to go one more set, I think. I think we can do one more set out of this spool of ribbon. So I'm going to do my pinch. And I am trying to push down on this as I go because we are going to kind of sandwich this all together once we are done. 8. Okay. This is loop 8. I'm stopping there. Now I have to come down and match the length of my other tail, which will be right about here. And then I'll dovetail it all once I am done. So what I'm going to do now is take my 2 pipe cleaners. And I want this to have a lot of pipe cleaner room on the back. So I'm going to take these 2. You can do just one if you want, but I'm going to actually twist these together to make one very long pipe cleaner. This way you have a lot of room to attach it to your tree, or wherever else you may want to put this on. This could also go on a very large wreath, a garland, endless options. Now I'm going to have my zip tie at the ready. I'm going to open this up. I'm going to pick up this whole thing, keeping it together nice and tightly, making sure I've got the back on here, right? Those back tails. I'm going to put this right behind my finger. I'm going to loop a zip tie around this whole thing. Here we go. I'm going to pull really tight. The tighter you pull that zip tie, the more your loops are going to pop up. Okay, then I'm going to twist this so the pipe cleaner doesn't slide. I'm just going to go twist once, twist twice. All right, now we have this. Doesn't look much like a bow yet. All right, now we're going to start basically taking these loops and fluffing them out. So if that one goes up to the left, the opposite side will go down to the right. Okay, that's kind of what we want to do. So I'm going to put this down. You want to make sure that all of your loops are independent of each other, right? So pulling them to separate out all of the loops. I'm going to separate the other side now. I know it looks like a lot of fabric, but once we're all done, it's going to look great. Okay, they're separated. And now we fluff. Put your hand inside the loop and open up your hand. Hand inside, open up your hand. Just like that, all the way around. The nice thing is too that this can kind of pack down when you're done for Christmas. You can kind of pack it down and then, you know, flatten it out when you store it. And then you can use a steamer or even a hair dryer to kind of warm it up once you bring it back out again. Okay, so now, here we go. Where's our last little, I got a big loop back here I missed. Here we go. Here's the big loop in the back. Alrighty. Nice big loopy bow. Now we have to cut the bottoms. All right, because it's got a flat bottom, which is fine, but I like to dovetail. So I'm going to start and I'm going to dovetail this. So I'm going to pinch the wired edges together, and then I'm just going to cut it from an angle from the inside outward, and you end up with a very pretty shape. All right, let's do that again on the rest of these. Pinch wired edges together, cut from the inside out. Pinch the wires together, cut from the inside out. Oh boy, we have a lot of tails here to do this on. This is going to be very pretty on someone's tree. Those ribbons can cascade not just directly down the center, but you can pull them off to the side, and it'll give it a very pretty look on that tree. It's going to look like it's coming from all angles instead of just straight down. Okay, so with the top of the bow, I mean, you're looking at probably at least a 42-inch long Christmas bow. Here we go. Here are all the very pretty ribbon tails. You want the larger ones at the back. Okay, so the biggest ones, these big bad guys, kind of come at the back. And I like to kind of make sure that they get shorter as they come toward the front. All right. And I'm going to hide that there. You want to make sure that the tails go in the back. And then you can pull a loop kind of in front of that. All righty. And there we go. And that spool of ribbon was, I think, like $7.99. So you probably could make at least 2 of these. So we're talking maybe a $4 to $5 bow. And look at the beautiful topper you're going to have on your Christmas tree. Beautiful. Very pretty. Thank you so much for watching.